Some nasty stuff dropping from the sky this morning on the walk to work, and that can only mean that it is early December in mid-Michigan. And one of the things that reminds me of is the fact that this time of year across the country, there are companies trying to prepare plans for 2022. Unfortunately, despite all of the planning, the majority of those plans are not going to function properly. And there are a few specific reasons why those plans don't pan out. And that's what we're going to talk about on today's Walk to Work. Is the distance between knowing what to do and getting it done killing your business? If it is, you're not the only one. In fact, many of the companies that I've worked with or observed over the years know what needs to be done, but they have a really hard time getting into the execution phase of it. And part of that is because they don't know how to break it down. They don't know how to create a project and recognize the resources necessary in order to get it done. So that's what made what we did this past weekend with one of our clients so special. We got in a room, we developed the list, we created the prioritization of the list, which is a major step that is often overlooked, because if you don't prioritize, you think everything's a priority. So we decided what projects need to get done first, and we talked through who needs to be attached to those projects, who needs to actually be doing it, what resources need to be allocated in order to get it done. Because if you don't know who, and you don't know what, and then you don't allocate the time necessary in order to execute, all you ever end up with is a list. So it's pretty exciting to see a team that gets it, that can break it down by who is going to, what is our list of priorities? Who is involved in each of these priorities? And then what are the resources we need to get it done? And then how do we schedule it? Because the majority of these ideas don't exist all out on their own. They are part of the day-to-day work for a lot of people. So the new things that get added to the list are on top of daily execution. So you have to allocate the time and resources in order to get them done. And if you view it in this way and you figure out what are the priorities we need to attack, who are the people that need to be focused on these priorities, what are the time, money, and other resources that we need to apply in order to get these initiatives done, and then actually holding yourself accountable against those timelines is really the difference between companies who talk a good game with all the ideas in the world and companies that can execute. And that's today's Walk to Work.